Former WWE superstar CM Punk competed in his second UFC match last night against Mike Jackson. Punk showed hard in the ring and performed leaps and bounds better than his first fight, but unfortunately it was just another loss on his seemingly short UFC career. Instead of bashing CM Punk for his loss, many took to Twitter and expressed admiration for Punk's tenacity in the ring. Current WWE commentator Corey Graves, however, took an ill-timed opportunity to call out CM Punk for turning his back on his friends when he left the WWE in 2014. Whilst he didn't mention a name or insert a tag into his tweet, it was fairly obvious who he was referring to. He tweeted, "Maybe abandoning everybody who stood by your side, even when we weren't supposed to, only to have you turn your back on us, wasn't the right move after all. No anger, only sadness." Some fans might be aware that CM Punk and Corey Graves have been close friends for over a decade, but it seems after Punk left the WWE, he distanced himself from friends who carried on working there, including Graves. Graves elaborated on his friendship with Punk after he left the WWE, after rumours had surfaced that Punk had given his friends an ultimatum to either leave WWE or lose him as a friend. In an interview with Fightful.com, he explained, "Well, to be honest, I've never heard or been given that ultimatum. It kinda shocked me when I texted him about grabbing dinner because we were in Chicago, and he told me he no longer had interest in being friends with me or anybody related to WWE. He further commented on Punk's disdain for the WWE. "What really set me off was this week when he essentially disowned the business that made him. My only issue with him was that he turned off people that actually loved and supported him, beyond the business, and he never wanted anything to do with us, yet continued to present himself as this Punk hero." He also explained how this had nothing to do with Punk's recent victory over WWE's doctor in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. "Dude, this has zero to do with court, or testimony, or any of the above. Nothing that I tweeted was corporate. I'm simply hurt/pissed off that a guy that I looked like as a big brother type has turned his back on me and everyone that loved and supported him only because of a name on my paycheck. I'm definitely not the only one. I won't name names, but there's a large group of us to this day that inexplicably lost a solid friend because of where we work." After a series of other tweets, Graves was hit with retaliation saying, "So where's your loyalty? Not to your friend, who was clearly as unhappy as he ever was, but with your billion-dollar corporation bosses? Yeah, super punk rock bro, tell me all about punk rock." Graves then turned his attention towards wanting to fight CM Punk, tweeting, "I'll fight him." Whether he was serious or not, the fight probably doesn't sound like a good idea, as Graves was forced to retire from wrestling after he suffered a number of concussions in the ring. So far, CM Punk has not responded to any of the tweets. To be honest, after the Booker T and Corey Graves altercation, you have to take this heat with a pinch of salt. But Graves was a close friend to CM Punk, and it seems like he genuinely feels hurt by him turning his back on his friends just because they continue to stay with the company he hates. The question is, why would Graves take the opportunity to air his grievances on Twitter 2 years later, and coincidentally the same night as Punk's UFC fight? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.